We have some big news to cover in today's video with both players Reo Hatate and Carter-Vickers. We will discuss this whilst going over all the latest Celtic news from the last 24 hours, but first make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel for more Celtic content. Celtic supporters have their first chance to grab tickets for yet another Legends charity clash against Manchester United, with sales opening to season ticket holders today for the fixture on the 6th of September 2025. The match, set to take place at Celtic Park, will feature a host of returning Hoops heroes, with Joe Hart, Tom Rogic and Artur Boruc among the first confirmed names. The game promises to bring back cherished memories as these Parkhead favourites lace up their boots for a good cause. General sale tickets will be available from the 7th of July 2025, with pricing kept accessible for fans. Adult tickets are set at £18, while concessions, including over 65s and under 16s, are just £9. These prices are expected to remain unchanged for the general sale. Celtic have made a strong start in building excitement around the fixture with their early squad announcements. Joe Hart, who retired after a double-winning season under Brendan Rodgers, remains a fan favourite after playing a key role in securing multiple domestic honours. Tom Rogic, the Aussie playmaker, is coming back to the place where he became a legend. His cup final invincible goal is etched in the club's history. And cult icon goalkeeper Artur Boruc, the holy goalie, add further nostalgia to a growing lineup that's sure to pack the stands. Manchester United, meanwhile, have yet to confirm any names for the match, leaving fans of both sides waiting to see which legends will represent the Old Trafford outfit. Given the high-profile nature of the fixture, big names are expected. This fixture follows in the footsteps of previous charity matches at Celtic Park that have seen legends return, with all proceeds going to the Celtic Foundation, who support a whole host of causes both locally and internationally. Now for the main story. Celtic fans were left feeling anxious on Tuesday evening after a report in the Daily Record suggested that Cameron Carter-Vickers might be carrying an injury into pre-season. The American centre-back was a model of consistency last season, making 44 appearances across all competitions and missing only a handful of games due to minor knocks. However, that same report raised fears over his fitness, causing unnecessary alarm among supporters. Thankfully, everyone can reassure that those worries are unfounded. From our Substack update on Wednesday, it's clear that Carter-Vickers isn't currently carrying any long-term injury concerns. Yes, he's come off a physically draining campaign and, like any high-minute regular, picked up a few niggles, but none of them are serious. It seems safe to say the Daily Record may have jumped the gun on this one, presenting a worst-case scenario that simply doesn't reflect the current situation at Lennox Town. The hope is for him to put in a full summer, returning sharper than ever for the upcoming campaign. Carter-Vickers remains a crucial part of Brendan Rodgers' backline plans, and his presence throughout pre-season will only strengthen the Hoops' defensive depth. He's been a rock at the back, and his quality is going to be much needed as Celtic negotiate Champions League qualifiers in August. Reo appears to be nearing a return to full fitness, with the Celtic midfielder recently spotted taking part in a training session back home in Japan. Red missed the final 2 matches of last campaign after picking up an injury at Pittodrie, having come off the bench before suffering a heavy challenge. Brendan Rodgers had initially suggested in May that Reo would be ready to rejoin the squad in time for pre-season, and signs are pointing in the right direction. While he hasn't yet resumed full training with Celtic, the 27-year-old's involvement in a football session, albeit with children, and his upbeat demeanour suggests progress is being made. Posting on Instagram, Reo revealed he led a football class and also hosted a food-themed session for kids, thanking organisers and staff involved. While the midfielder is still easing his way back, Celtic will be hoping to have him involved in some capacity as the pre-season matches get underway, with the Champions League qualifiers looming. His caption translated, "Had my first soccer class the other day. It was a first attempt and some things were unfamiliar, but playing football with my kids gave me more power. And this time I did a course on the food I wanted to do. My chef told me about his thoughts on food. Again, this time a lot of people helped with the planning, kindergarten staff. Thanks to all of you for making it a wonderful meeting. Thank you so much." Reo's fitness will be monitored closely, as a fully fit and firing Reo could be a key asset in Rodgers' plans for the upcoming campaign, particularly as Celtic aim to hit the ground running domestically and in Europe. In other news, Celtic have been credited with an interest in Liverpool midfielder Tyler Morton, according to a report from Sport Boom. The 22-year-old spent the 2023 to 2024 season on loan at Hull City in the English Championship, making a strong impression with consistent performances at the base of midfield. Morton had previously enjoyed a similar loan spell at Blackburn Rovers, gaining regular first-team minutes. He was also part of the England under-21 squad that won the European Championship this summer. A graduate of Liverpool's academy, Morton has already made appearances for the first team in both domestic and European competitions. He has 3 Champions League outings to his name, including a substitute appearance against PSV Eindhoven in last season's group stage. He was also part of the Liverpool squad that won the Premier League title in the 2024 to 2025 season, earning a medal despite limited on-field involvement. While the report claims Celtic's interest, it does not detail the nature or stage of any potential talks. Morton is reportedly valued at around 15 million, a figure that would almost certainly rule out a permanent transfer under Celtic's current financial model. From a Celtic perspective, any move for Morton would likely have to be structured as a loan if serious interest develops. With Brendan Rodgers hopefully preparing his side for a return to the Champions League group stage, the club is expected to strengthen key areas, and the midfield remains a position under close review. Morton's mix of youth, experience in the English system, and top-level training background could make him an appealing option. However, with no concrete developments reported, this link remains one to watch. Lastly, Celtic have launched a new USA-inspired clothing range, tapping into classic American sports styles with a special hoops twist. The club unveiled a sleek collection featuring baseball and basketball-themed apparel just ahead of the pre-season return, offering fans something a little different from the usual matchday gear. The collection includes a baseball-style jersey priced at £70, along with a hoodie at £60, a t-shirt for £35, tracky bottoms £60 and shorts at £38. The look leans into retro Americana and actually looks pretty good. Early fan reaction suggests it's a hit, with supporters liking the fresh designs and quality feel. The launch comes a year after Celtic's North American tour, where they visited some basketball arenas. It went down a hit, and plenty of fans from the States turned out at special events and in stadiums to watch Celtic play some great pre-season football. Man City and Chelsea were defeated by the Hoops, who were heading into the season on a strong foot. There's a strong American connection at the club, with Austin Trusty and Cameron Carter-Vickers donning the hoops week in, week out. Alistair Johnston from Canada is also a popular player amongst fans. The full range is available now from the official Celtic store and online. What are your thoughts on these? Let us know down in the comment section below. Make sure you've liked this video and subscribe to the channel for more Celtic content.